afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
So coming out for their opening drive. Bringing them out as the 1983 Rookie of the Year, the 84 MVP, under center Dan Marino.
In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara.
And he'll power his way up near the 25. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Again, it's Kamara. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Marino sets up. And it's a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
First down, Marino. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Shreds the tackle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. It up. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Here's Peyton up the middle. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Here's Michael Vick. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chains, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Now run straight ahead with one. up here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Vick. Forced out to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Vick readies to throw. That is caught. Caught running at the 15. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Wow, 1st and goal and defensively. Shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Vick now. That's caught. Touchdown. Devin Hester. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Marino looks to toss it again. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Marino's throw taken in here by Chase. No gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Marino to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. An 11-yard touchdown. And the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Got an open man. That's David the Joker, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission.
Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Still going past the 30. And out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a return. He did everything but take it to the house.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And really, you can't have a better situation than this. First and goal at the 1.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Marino's second down throw, incomplete. That right there, his first incompletion so far in this game, Charles. He was 9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question, so what caused the incompletion? Come on, man, get back on your game.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Alvin Kamara.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Alvin Kamara.
79 yards.
And the Lions are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. A beautiful fake. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Back now at Lambeau. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 20-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have? It's going to keep us in a good spot. No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
And it's caught. And he's brought down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
McCaffrey, touchdown.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the... Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. He might take this all the way. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Point after here coming up. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On third down, Marino. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the red zone now, Marino on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Randy Moss, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run for it with Peyton. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. Now a handoff inside, it's Peyton. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's good for another 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat